Hey guys, welcome back to Gavin's Garage. Today we have the Genmax 7250 watts. This generator has 7250 watts starting on gas and 6500 max on LP gas. We're going to show you all the stats. Dual fuel, inverter generator, remote start. Let's get this thing out of the box and show you what we have. We're going to put oil, we're going to do a DB test, and then later on we'll do a load test, doing a full load test, DB test. Guys, let's get this thing out of the box and see what it looks like. All right, let's go ahead and open it up. First thing you have is your manual. GM7250iEDC. You can see a remote right here. Remote start. Let's get it out. I can show you what's in the box. What's in this little pocket right here. This should be all your hoses. Let's get it out and get you right back. All right, what comes in the box? You have your hose. All right, your fuel for your propane hose regulator. You got some connections so you can make an extension cord. Your funnel, your manual, and your little toolkit, spark plug toolkit and screwdriver. That's all that's in the box. Comes with everything ready to run out of the box. Gas and propane. All you need is your propane tank. Okay guys, there it is, the Genmax 7250. I told you guys I was going to get this. It's finally here. You can see the rating on gas, 7250, 6000 running. On propane, 6500 starting, 5500 running. First thing you have right here is your master on power button. On, off, the battery is disconnected. You have your start, push start right here. Fuel selector, so gas, off, and propane. Propane in right here. Wish it was a quick connect. Circuit breaker reset. This is your CO monitor. It does have CO monitor. So if this generator is left inside the garage, it's going to shut off. It will not run inside the garage. You should not put it inside the garage. Push to restart. When you overload, you push this to restart your generator. On, off, eco mode. So it does have eco mode. It will regulate the RPMs on the engine depending on the load it has. USB A and USB-C. Type A, Type C. You have your two 120 volt plugs right here. And this one, it's 250 volt. This is a 250 volt dual fuel generator. And it comes with a 50 amp plug. That's what we want to see right here. 50 amp plug, so we can parallel this using this parallel plugs right here. So you could put in another generator and you can go right out and get your 50 amp out using this plug. Full monitor, load right here, fuel right here, display, overload, output, low oil light, and your volt, amps, power, and hours displayed right here. ATS, so you can use an automatic generator start on this. Hopefully they do have one that we can buy and find. You can select your 120 volt, or if you're going to have 240 volt load, you select it right here. Or if you're using a 50 amp RV, you're going to leave it on this side. And your ground. All right, let's get this generator open. Let's put some oil in it. We're going to be running it on propane. The first start, I'm going to do propane. So let's get some oil in this thing and get it started. Oh, forgot to show you guys the remote handle, so you can move this thing around. Spin it to the side. You got your pull start. If in case your battery dies, you can still pull start this generator. Fuel tank on the top. So let's get some oil in this thing and do a quick propane test, and then we'll do a DB test with no load. You guys know when I test my generator and I do the load test, then I'll do a 100% dB test for you guys. But right now we're just gonna do a 23 feet, no load, dB test, eco mode on and off. First thing you're gonna do is get your panel off. You take out the 2 screws on the bottom. Get your hands right here. There's a little notch right here for 2 fingers. Put it in there and just pull this off. You see this thing is padded, so it should be real quiet. Okay guys, before we put oil in the generator, I'm gonna show you this side. This is where you check your air filter. This is where your carburetor is located, your battery, and your spark plug. So this is like your service side. You know, you open this side up to check your filter, carburetor. You could actually manually drain your gas from right here from the carburetor. Shut off the generator, open this little bolts, this screw right here, and it would drain your fuel. Pull this out, put a little cup, drain that fuel out. So before you store your generator. Okay, so that's where everything's located. Let's flip this thing around and get the oil change, add some oil to it. Let's put this back on. Same thing on the starter side. There's a 2 notch right here. Just pull it out. Pop this out. Pull your starter. Flip this around. All right, so you see this one has the hose for the quick drain. So you just pull this out and tilt this down. You can drain your oil. Just put a pen right here and easy drain your oil. This is also where you'd hook up your battery. See this is disconnected, get this connected. So let's add the oil in this first, and then we can do the battery and the quick start. Fuel regulator for your propane. Get this open, add some oil in it. Go ahead and tuck a rag under here so you don't make a mess. Okay guys, we got our oil added right on the level. Get this back on here. And next thing we do is hook our battery off. Tie this back up. Get this battery connected. Get tucked in the bottom. Perfect. Right there. So you got your oil, your battery connected, the hose tucked back in. All right, guys, we got our oil in. We got our battery connected. I showed you guys the display. Let's go ahead and do the first start using propane. First thing you do is connect your propane tank. Come over here and hook up your propane. Propane tank hooked up. I got the Hose hooked up to the generator. Next thing you do is open up your propane tank. Okay, so always open your propane tank all the way. That's how it seals. If you open it partially, it will not seal. And you won't get the right pressure. So next thing you do is come over here. You're going to select propane to the right. Turn on your power. Eco mode off. And hit your start. That's one. It should try to restart by itself. There you go. Keep that eco mode on. All right, guys, there you go. Genmax 7,250 watts. This falls perfect right in between the 6,000 dual fuel and the 9,000 dual fuel. So if you're looking for a 7,000 watt generator, guys, this should do it for you. Let's go ahead and get it out there. That's the reason I hate doing it with propane, because now I have to carry both the propane and the generator outside to do the DB test. But let's get it done. Okay, guys, I got the generator set up right at 23 feet away. Let's use that remote start to see what happens. On propane. Got 53.2. That's eco mode off. Let's go over there and turn eco mode on. Got 52.4, the lowest. It's actually really quiet. Let's go up to it and see what it sounds like. There you go, guys. The Genmax 7,250 on propane. All right, guys. I'm going to put this generator next to a few other generators next time. We're going to do a comparison with the other 7,000 watt generators and see what they look like sitting next to each other. There you have it, the Genmax 7,250 watt generator. We are going to be load testing this thing on the house and the RV, gas, propane. One thing I forgot to point out is this thing is spark safe. It does have a spark arrestor in the back. Some of the specs right here. You want to pause this so you can get a better look at it. 25 amps on each leg with 250 volt, and current 50 amp at 120 volts. So you do get your full 50 amp on gas. And over here, the weight, you can see 144 pounds, which is not light. THD less than 3%. It's all your consumptions. You can see that right there. Fuel tank is, you have a 3.6 gallon fuel tank, 1030 recommended. It's 120 volt, 240 volt, 60 hertz, single phase. Runtime, full tank at 25%, 10 hours, 1.3 gallons at 25%. Here you have it, the Genmax 7,250 watt. We will be load testing this generator on the RV and on the house, especially because it has that 50 amp plug remote start. It's a perfect generator for you guys, right in between that 6,000 and dual fuel, and like I said, the 9,000. So this one falls in right in between that. Real compact size. Love it. Absolutely like the size. Handle, remote start, pull start. Guys, if you like this video, please go ahead and watch it. Check it out. Once it gets to around 8,000, 10,000, I usually do the second video on it. So if you're wondering when I do my videos, that's when I do it. little insight. Guys, thanks for watching this video. Give that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.